Hello, bonjour, bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're all doing well. So yes, going a bit French because it's time for afternoon tea and a French fancy. Okay, so we're going a bit French. Bonjour. It tastes very good. Okay, I had to take a bite. It was absolutely irresistible. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for my afternoon tea. So I'm popping back on to bring us a message. Of course, I'm always bringing us a message. I suppose that's normal. That's normal these days. But this time, this is a message regarding Divine Feminine's current energy. So, Divine Feminine, what's your current energy? What are you feeling right now? What are you doing, maybe? Let's find out. Let's read from the Divine Feminine Oracle for Divine Feminine today. So, Divine Feminine, let's pull for you today. 144 on the counter, so let's go. Thank you. We have a card. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowing. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Okay, so that's your message today, Divine Feminine. And the bottom of the deck, we have Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love, confirmation at all times. Okay, indeed, you are, Divine Feminine. You are safe. You are divinely protected, held in love at all times. The essence of who you are flows effortlessly into everything you create. So, Divine Feminine, this is your reading today. So let's find our ladies, our Divine Feminines in the book today. So we've got page 80, thank you, and where are we? On page 30, thank you. So let's read our message today. So who is Saraswati? Excuse me. The goddess of self-knowledge. So Saraswati represents the self-knowledge of who we are, so that nothing impedes the flow of creativity from the soul. Her name is a fusion of the Sanskrit words for essence and oneself. Saraswati's name translates then as the one who leads to the essence of self-knowledge. She is a part of the Hindu goddess trinity, the Tri-Devi or Tri-Devi, together with Parvati and Lakshmi. All three goddesses help the trinity of Hindu gods, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, to create, maintain and regenerate the universe. The earliest mention of Saraswati is in the Rig Veda, a collection of ancient sacred texts that date back to 1500 BCE. She is sometimes referred to as the mother of the Vedas and is understood to be the personification of knowledge. Students appeal to her for assistance on exams, and writers and artists pray to her to remove all the obstacles that keep them from being a clear conduit for the creativity that wants to come through them. She is considered to be a river goddess or a feminine deity with healing, flowing waters. She is venerated as the goddess of music, the arts, and learning because of this association with waters that heal and purify. Her iconography often associates her with a white lotus, symbolizing the purity of wisdom her energy brings. When your soul selects her card, when we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what needs to be communicated through us, whether with words or music or artwork, can flow. When our creativity feels blocked or stagnant, it isn't because the waters have dried up. We might fear this, but the truth is that self-awareness is the key to unlocking our creative flow. When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. Sarasvati is the reminder that anything we create that purifies us in the process of making it is a blessing. Our art should be judged not on popularity, but on its power to transform us. Sarasvati is a call to return to the essence of our true self. The energy of her card is a change for more self-knowledge, more awareness of our own unique soul and what our needs are in this moment. She leads us back into that finely attuned space where we can express with ease and grace what the soul desires most to share. And that energy feels like a river moving through us. It heals, it liberates, and it inspires others to return to their own essence as well. Soul voice meditation. What is one word to describe the essence of my true self? Intention. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. So, Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Who is she? Our Lady of Guadalupe is the emblazoned emblem of the uniquely powerful protection of a mother's love. Her image is believed to have miraculously appeared within the tilma or cloak of Saint Juan Diego. She appeared to him 4 times, the first of which was on December 9th, 1531. She spoke to Juan in his native language and asked him to build a church in her honor. They were standing on the Tepeyac Hill outside Mexico City, where the Spanish had recently destroyed a temple to the mother goddess Tonantzin, an Aztec goddess of love. Excuse me. Juan Diego tried to convince the Archbishop of the authenticity of the apparition, but to no avail. He asked Guadalupe to give him a sign that would help convince the Archbishop of his identity. She appeared to Juan a final time and told him to collect the Castilian roses, not native in Mexico, that were in bloom at the top of Tepeyac Hill. He gathered the roses in his cloak, his tilma, and when they fell before the Archbishop, they could both see the emblem of Our Lady of Guadalupe inscribed on the inside of his cloak. Her image on Juan Diego's cloak has become Mexico's most popular religious and cultural symbol. It hangs above the high altar in the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City. The basilica is the most visited Catholic pilgrimage site in the world and the world's third most visited sacred site. Its preservation and its mysterious creation have been a fascination for scholars and art historians for centuries. It seems to be defying the laws of nature, both by not decaying the way a natural substance should, and by having been created in what seems to be one fell swoop rather than with multiple brush strokes. This tells me, Divine Feminine, of your infinite glowing radiance and beauty. Perhaps you don't age. Perhaps you don't seem to age. Your beauty is effortless and it flows out of you. This now infamous image is worn as a symbol of protection from banners in the army during the Mexican War of Independence and on the backs of migrant workers to shield them from being whipped, to modern t-shirts and tattoos to protect devout Catholics and gang members with the exceptional love of the Divine Feminine. When your soul selects her card, what is outside of us is also within us. Even if we have never experienced a mother's love, the true force of that loving protection exists within us, so we can give it to ourselves. When Saint Juan Diego was concerned that the Archbishop would not believe him, and was racing to meet Our Lady of Guadalupe, she appeared suddenly and said the most beloved phrase in the apparition's story, a phrase that is inscribed on the entrance to her basilica. No estoy yo aquí, que soy tu madre. Oh my gosh. Well, we wanted to do language translations. Am I not here? I, who am your mother. The energy of a mother's love can travel to meet you anywhere, whether within the world or within your own heart. The message is that your mother is here, and your mother is waiting for you. You are mothered, but the message is also to ask for what you need. Saint Juan Diego asked Our Lady of Guadalupe for a sign that proved her identity and existence. She gave him her image emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been venerated and considered holy ever since, because he asked for her assistance. We are ennobled with free will. The divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. All we need to do is to assume the simplicity, the heart, and the humility of a child, and ask for a sign that she is here. We will be met with more love than we could ever imagine. And love is always the greatest and most powerful energy of protection. Soul voice meditation. Do I experience the love of a divine mother within me? Intention. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. You are indeed loved. You are indeed mothered. And that, my wonderful sacred beings, is your message today. So thank you for joining me, and I really hope that you found this message helpful. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you to everyone that already has. I will see you soon, so take care. Thank you, everybody. Lots of love to you. I love you. I always will.